So start by saying, welcome, Jeff Zappone. I wanted to take a minute and get you in here and get all our agents to know a little bit more about you. And thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you for having me. Pleasure to be here. Really happy to be here. Happy to work with your team.
Absolutely. Been working together for a while now. How long have we known each other?
Ah, man. I mean, I'm gonna say what, maybe 5+
I
years.
think it's at least 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, might
five
even
plus
be a
years.
little.
I've been knocking on the door for a while.
It took a while. It
I've
took a
been
while
knocking
to
on the
get
door for a while.
you. Very persistent, Mr.
Yeah.
Zappone. Yeah,
We're both from the area, and it was nice that we finally connected.
absolutely. Yep. So I got a bunch of questions. Let's run through. What's the non-mortgage version of you? What hobbies, hidden talents? What are you into when you're not helping people get pre-qualified?
Man, all right. So I love the Yukon Huskies. So I'm a Yukon season basketball holder, season ticket holder. But I have been known to pre-approve somebody at a game. So,
That's awesome.
but I would say that's definitely my top of my list.
That's great. Yep. The basketball capital of the world.
We're gonna do it again this year. Well, not 3 years ago. Last year would have been
3 out of
pretty
4.
big.
Yeah.
3 out of
Right up.
4 is
Yeah.
special.
And I think it's so impressive when it comes to college basketball being able to do that. Because like even this year's class, like this kid Mullins, 19 years old, he's going to be a first round draft pick in the NBA. They're going to have to rebuild all over again. So it's not like a pro team where you get the guys for 3 to 5 years. These kids are out in a year.
Yeah,
So it's
especially with
crazy.
portal now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. So a lot of
Never
credit to
coaches.
Mr. Hurley and the UConn program. So if you weren't doing mortgages in an alternate universe, what would you be doing, do you think?
Okay, so um, I don't know why I always wanted to be a state cop.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay. Got the look. You're
Yep.
tall.
Yeah, like like state police, driving up and down that highway,
Yep.
and just a very prestigious honor to be a state police officer for the state of Connecticut. So I don't know, it's just that's been something since I was younger, and but mortgages is definitely my passion now.
Okay.
So I love
That's awesome. Very cool. What's your coffee order? What's your go-to when you go to get a coffee?
Dave, man. I'm just a regular guy, so I'm gonna go medium regular.
Medium regular. No
Medium regular.
flavors,
The regular kind of guy.
no froth,
Nope.
nothing fancy.
No flavors, no
Okay.
French vanilla, no hazelnut. Just give me cream and sugar.
What's something about you that your clients might not ever guess? Got something for that one?
That they might not ever guess.
That you can still dunk?
That I can
Huh?
speak French?
That you could still dunk? Oh, can you speak French?
Parlez-vous français?
Get out of here.
Wow, just a little, but
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe that yeah, probably that I can still dunk the ball.
All right. Yeah, that's a good one too. What's a superpower that you would love to have as a mortgage broker
What's a superpower
that you could have
that I
that
could?
would make you an even better mortgage broker?
Man, I'll tell you, there's not enough time in the day for us. If I can have more time,
Yeah, I know. I would agree with that.
if I can have more time.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the business portion of Jeff Zappone. What is the typical buyer that your specialty is? Like, who is your ideal
Hmm.
client? Who do you help the most?
Dave, I help them all. I want all the buyers,
Yeah.
give them all to me, but no, just kidding. But listen, I would definitely say first time home buyer, of course.
Okay.
Um,
Some good programs out there still
yeah,
for them.
yep, definitely the first time home buyer. I do a lot of work with the business owners, especially in the community,
Yeah.
in the local area.
Stated income loans, stuff like that.
A lot of the no income verification loans. A lot of these self-employed borrowers can't verify income.
Yep.
So I do a lot with that. I also work a lot with investors. Not only do I work a lot with them, but I can speak their language. I have investment properties that I manage. So I would say like probably those three, for the most part.
Perfect. Yep. What's your philosophy when it comes to client communication?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's important for me.
Very important.
Client communication. I want to be there every step of the way for them. That's very important to me. Morning, afternoon, and night. There's nothing more important than the client. But I will say, not only do I have my client, my buyer, we call it the borrower,
Yep.
but my realtor is also my client.
Yep.
So it's important that we keep this communication open every single day. It's just transparency, um, keeping everybody in the loop. There's nothing worse than having a surprise, right? And that's for me, that's my goal. I can't have any surprises for any of my people. So to eliminate that is to be fully and transparent and communicating with the buyer.
Probably the most important thing. Yep. What's one thing you wish you could tell every single realtor? What's something that you think they might not understand that they need to understand?
Credit score.
Okay.
I'm gonna say credit score. It comes to mind really quickly.
Yep.
Um, Everybody knows their credit score more or less. So, time is money. If they're telling you their score is like 520 or 530, when I pull it, it's going to be 490. So,
Right.
but it doesn't mean you turn them down. Get me in touch with them because I have people that we can talk to and get their work on their credit. So the first step would be working on the credit score,
Yep.
then getting it pre-approved. So I would say like probably that
Okay.
comes to mind quickly. That
Yep.
one.
What's one thing that our agents could do to help make your life easier when it comes to the clients that they're giving you? Anything that you can think of that could help make it smoother?
Yeah. What I like is I'm going to say two things. Number one, when they pass off the referral, um, I work with a lot of different agents, but I think the ones that I see that introduce me to the client collectively together, like whether it be text or email, and we're all on it together.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll pass it on, call this person, but I think if you include me on the text or email, we're all in it together. We're all on the same page, and we're communicating together. I would say that would be like my advice and my number one
I
thing.
think that's a great way to do it. Just start with the group text, group email.
Introduction.
Yep. Put everybody on the same page. What trends are you seeing right now with the mortgage industry as far as rates, prices? How are the appraisals coming in? Do you see anything going on with that currently?
I definitely see a lot of stabilization going on with sales prices. And again, it depends on the state, but with Connecticut, I do see a lot of prices stabilizing now. I see some inventory coming on a little bit more now. Rates are dropping, so I think we're gonna be. I think, man, I've been saying this for the last couple of years. I think we're gonna have a great year. I think rates
But
are
you've
gonna
been
drop.
right. It's been a great year for the last couple of
It
years.
has been.
Yeah.
We have been.
Right.
Yeah, we had some great years. Last year was great.
Yeah.
With the rates where they were. I mean,
Right.
we've been stuck at 7 for a while.
Yeah.
I'm very optimistic this year. I think this is going to be a good year.
Went below 6 for a little bit.
Yeah, we're seeing the rates
Yeah.
already below 6. So
Yeah.
I don't think the rates are going to go back up. So let's just put that out there. God,
Yeah.
I'm not a fortune teller or anything.
What are some of the most common mistakes you see buyers making, and what can they do to avoid making some of those mistakes?
All right. So for starters, man, it's important to have your team set up. Have your lender, have your attorney, have your agent, have them all collaborating and working together. That's important. So many times I see where like they're jumping around, right? Shopping around with lenders, shopping around with realtors, shopping around attorneys.
Yeah.
We're all pretty much within the range. What's important is the reputation we have that we can get it done. So that's important. I would say like, just have your team in place. It's important when we all work together because it's going to go a lot smoother. The attorneys that we work with, the realtors that we work with as a lender, it's
Yeah.
going to go a lot smoother.
What I was gonna say to piggyback off of that a little bit is how important it is just to make sure you reach out to the lender early in the process. That's one thing I see happen a lot is the buyers are waiting.
Oh my
And the
God.
way the market is now,
Yes.
by the time you fall in love with the property, 6 other people are already in love with the property. And if we're scrambling trying to get the pre-qual letter from our preferred vendors, preferred lenders on a Saturday and a Sunday, we're behind the 8 ball. So get the pre-qual letter
Yeah.
early. You can't get it too early.
Yeah.
Just go and get it. Get it and start shopping.
Yeah, that's a really good one, actually. I run into that a lot.
Right.
People call me and we're backpedaling so much, and getting it done, getting your ducks in order early
Yeah.
is gonna put you ahead of the game quicker.
So being a mortgage broker and being a guy that does the number of homes that you do and a lot of volume, I know for a fact you get recruited by all these mortgage companies. You're at CrossCountry. Why are you at CrossCountry?
Mm.
What do they offer that made you say, this is where I want to be, and this is why the buyers should also use them?
Wow, great question. Yeah, because I left cross country for 5, 6 months
Yeah.
and decided to come back.
Yep.
I've been with CrossCountry now a total of it might be pushing up on 4 years.
How come?
I'll be quick. CrossCountry is a powerhouse. We're the number one retail lender in the country. Our technology is second to none. I've gotten compliments all the time from my buyers when we send the application link. From time of application to closing, it's second to none. But we also have a great culture and a great community. We have great support at the branch level as well. So, man, it's just that like the team of people that we have in place, we get loans closed efficiently, properly, and that all that stuff is very important to me. Yeah, I mean, my underwriter and my processor at CrossCountry Mortgage, we gel really well as a team, and
So important. Yep.
but the team in place and just the people that we work with is important too. I mean, you know that your people have been with you for so long and very low turnover rate,
Right. Yeah.
and
Which is rare in this industry.
very rare in this
Yeah.
industry, and there's a reason for that. And I realized how important my team was
Yeah.
at CrossCountry
It's
Mortgage,
awesome.
and I missed them,
Yeah.
and I'm back. So
That's awesome. When a deal gets sticky, which we know real estate deals can get sticky,
no,
what's your approach to trying to get it fixed?
man, you got some good
You
questions. All
do.
right, so um, I guess what you define sticky, because there's a lot of
Yeah.
ways to
The
define.
appraisal comes back.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give you the quick short answer. I face it head on.
And
When I get a problem, I'm facing it head on. I am not procrastinating, letting it go because the problem's only gonna fester.
yeah.
So anytime I get a problem, but what I'm gonna do right away though is I'm calling the agent, first call agent. Let's talk about this, like the value coming in lower. But I'm a very hands-on loan officer. I'm talking to everybody involved. This is a group effort. We all got to come together to get this loan closed. So I really want to make sure that we all collaborate together on this and see what we could do to get to the table.
Yeah. That's perfect. And that's, I think, all as a real estate broker, that's all I can ask of my mortgage professional is don't hide. Let's go figure this out. So,
I will never not answer the call, whether it's good or bad. If I have bad news, or I'll make the call if it's bad news. It's you have to face problems head on. Go ahead, throw another one at me.
ha. So when us as real estate agents and real estate brokers are under the gun and we need a pre-approval fast, how quick do you think you can turn around from the time they click on your application to you could get them a pre-approval?
That's a great question, and I'd love to just talk about this for a minute or two.
Yep.
This one really depends on the buyer, or the prospective buyer, but it also depends on like how many jobs they've had. So if they've been at the same job for 2 3 years or longer, they're salaried, um, and all the money's in the bank. Man, I mean, I don't know how. If they get once they get the application completed, I can get it in half an hour. Just I'll just go in there and zip through it. It's when it starts getting a little bit more sticky, hairy, dicey, is when hourly employee fluctuates, full time, part time, has 3 or 4 jobs in the last 2 years. Maybe it's a Connecticut Housing Finance Authority loan, which is a little bit more involved. So it could depend. I do realize though that time is money. We have to act on these, and there's so much competition out there. If we don't get them approved quickly, then the next offer is going to go in and the next house is going to have their offer accepted. So for me, I'm doing everything I can to get in touch with the buyer. Say, hey, I need you to get me your W-2. I need you to get me your tax returns. I need you to get me your pay stubs. So I got to stay on them. It's my job also to stay on them. I can't expect it to always be an easy W-2 salary because they're not. That's
Yeah.
very rare, actually. So
And in some of these clients, it's like herding cats, trying to get them to do what you want, to try to get them in the right direction so they can get what they want. Sometimes it's difficult.
yeah, it could be difficult. And then sometimes I'll bring in the realtor and just, help me out. I need some help. I haven't gotten anything in the last couple days, if they're really slacking. So it could depend, but I always try my best to turn my turnaround time on those is always going to try to be as quickly as I can for it.
Yep. Okay, perfect. Having been in this business a while, what are some of the most outrageous things you've seen derail a deal? Have you ever come across anything that was just like, how the hell does that even happen? Any of the common ones where people go and buy a car or lied on their application or got decided to quit their job right before it funded.
Yeah,
Anything
yeah,
crazy like that happen?
yeah. I mean, I have one right now. Client went out and got a new job during the process, and a lot of it's like trying to think comes to mind. I mean, I had one client that had $35,000 cash, and then deposited the money in the bank, so we had to backpedal on that and backtrack and fix that.
Yeah.
So it's like things like that, like those really large cash deposits. Yeah, a lot of it's just like making a purchase while we're doing the mortgage transaction, because that ties it up, that jams us up, because there's alerts now that come up on the credit. Underwriting gets credit alerts for purchases, and now we have to get the paperwork, and it delays.
And we've had people do everything from open up Jordan's Furniture $25,000 furniture line of credit
Yeah.
before they bought the house.
Man, furniture, that's a big one. I'm always getting that question asked. Everybody, that's the first thing you think of, like, all right, let me go out there.
Do it after you buy the house.
Yeah, do it after they buy the house.
Right.
Because it's only going to delay things with us. I was trying to think of something like maybe like, crazy, like there was one where I had a fire that happened at the house. Luckily it was like small enough, so we had to like kind of rectify that, and that
Yeah.
took a little delay, but
I've had a property a week away from closing on Hitchcock Lake burned to the ground. I've had a murder-suicide before the closing. Obviously, you can't sell the house. There's some
those,
crazy things, yeah. But, we've had people quit their jobs and move out of the country to help family and said, "I'm gonna come home for the closing." There is no closing, you quit your job and you
wow.
went overseas. So there's crazy stuff that happens. So when in doubt, before you decide to open the furniture line of credit, before you decide to quit your job and go help family overseas, talk to Jeff.
Yeah, talk to your lender.
Talk to your mortgage broker, talk to your lender,
Yeah,
and figure out what you should do before you actually do it. Will point you in the right direction.
yeah.
How do you feel you work under pressure? There's a lot of pressure in this industry. How do you think you do with the pressure?
Man, I'll tell you, I'm used to working under pressure. We got deadlines to meet all the time, interest rate lock-ins, contracts. Luckily for me, I guess, I'm used to juggling like 10 things at a time. So it's like the under pressure thing. I like thrive under pressure. I need the hard loans. Like the easy loans are just kind of boring for me. So maybe it's just the way I'm wired. So yeah, I've been working under pressure. For me, it's the rush of getting to the finish line, right?
Yeah.
So that's what gets me so excited and so happy, and that's why I do what I do.
You're in the right
Yeah.
field.
So
There's a lot of that, so that's good. So let's get into some rapid fire questions for a little bit here.
oh boy.
Uh, in the next year, so this year here, 2026, 1 year from now, rates going to be up or rates are going to be down. So right now we're at 5.99, I think. Where we're going to be next January at this time?
Next January. You want me to give you the rate?
Yeah.
All right. 4.99.
Wow. You know what that would do to the real estate market here in Connecticut? It would blow the
Yeah.
doors off. It would be COVID
Yeah.
2.0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4.99, 5%. I think that's pretty safe to say. We could be staring at 5% by next January.
Yeah. So to me, if we saw that number, and here's one thing to keep in mind, consumers that are watching this, the minute we see a rate with a 4 in front of it, home prices are going to skyrocket.
Yeah.
So ideally, buy your house now at these current market prices at the 5.99 rate. And then if it makes sense, talk to Jeff about refinancing. But one thing I guarantee you is we're talking about a 1% rate drop, right? From 5.99 to 4.99. Home prices will be more than 1% higher.
Yeah.
And you're going to see a 5 to 10% increase in home prices because of a 1% savings in mortgage. And that's silly. Go buy your house now.
Yeah, it's a simple calculation. When the rates drop a percent like that, the affordability, right? So like you're gonna qualify for more money, so it's
Yeah.
gonna drive up price.
Yeah. That's exactly what's going to happen. So it's not all about waiting to buy real estate. It's buying real estate and waiting.
Right.
So that's what people need to do. Go buy the house
Don't
now.
wait, buy now.
Yep. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Morning
Are you
all
really?
day
Okay.
long. Yeah, morning person. I love getting up in the morning. I got my routine, exercise. That's my first and foremost thing. Get my mental state in check before we get into
Yep.
this crazy world of real estate.
What was your first car?
Volkswagen Jetta.
Oh, was it really? Okay.
Yeah,
What color?
blue.
All right. What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? I gotta go pizza.
Where are you going? You're anywhere in Connecticut. Where are you going? Get some good options.
Oh man, Pepe's, if you're watching me, don't be
These
mad.
stories
I'm,
apologizing now.
I'm going to Sally's.
Are you really?
Yeah,
Did you see the
yeah,
came
they're
out?
expanding. Yeah,
No, but they just came out with the updated top 5, and
I know
Sally's
one.
was 1, Pepe's was 2, Modern 3, Zapato something, the other one that's down there.
Parties.
Zapardi.
West Haven. That's a good one.
They were 4,
I could rattle off a bunch.
and then 5 was, the bar or something like that? Bar Pizza?
Yeah, I think it was the bar. Yeah, there's a bunch of good ones on there close in our area too.
Yep. Yeah. Another great thing about buying in Connecticut, guys, pizza capital and basketball capital
And basketball.
and birthplace of the hamburger. Louis
And
Louis
birthplace
lunch.
of
Yep.
oh yeah,
Louis lunch.
birthplace of the hamburger.
Yep. Email, call, or text. What's the best way for people to reach out to you?
Email, call, or text. All right. So text is always quick, fast, and responsive.
Yep.
But I like a call a lot of times because I like to build that relationship, get a little
Yep.
personal with the person, kind of talk to them. So I like talking on the phone. Do
Yep.
I have enough time in the day to talk to everybody on the phone? I don't.
Yep.
But I really like to pick up the phone, get a conversation, and talk to people. You learn a little bit more that way.
What do you think the most used emoji is in your phone?
Okay. For mine is I'm gonna say the strong emoji, the
Ah,
arm, the
yep.
strong. Stay
The
strong
flex.
throughout it all.
Okay. Yep.
Flex.
Yep. What's your ideal vacation spot? Where's your favorite place to go?
It's gotta have sun. I'll take the Caribbean.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep it quick and simple.
What is
By the way, the airline or the flight has to be less than 4 hours. So that's why I'm picking the Caribbean.
yeah, there's
I
some
don't want a long flight.
so there's a big real estate conference every year, Tom Ferry Elite Retreat, and it's today and yesterday. And last year it was in Orlando. We went. It was amazing. This year it was in San Diego, and it was almost a 7-hour flight from Logan to San Diego.
Was it?
6.5 hours. Devin went yesterday, and I said, "There's
To San
no way possible I'm going to be on a plane for
Yeah.
7 hours." So I'm with you.
Yeah.
4 hours max.
Yeah.
Yep.
4 hours max.
Yep. What's a mortgage product you would pick for yourself if you were buying right now?
So if I'm buying investment properties, the DSCR.
Yep.
If I'm a
What's the percentage down on that?
20% minimum.
Okay.
For the most part, 20% minimum.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go with that one only because the primary residence first time home buyer fluctuates based on what your income level is.
Yep.
Rate fluctuates based on could based on down payment and everything. So if I'm an investor and I'm out buying investment property, I'm going DSCR. It's quick, easy, simple.
Yep.
No documents needed.
Wow. Okay. Very cool.
Oh, it's just bank statements to show
Right.
you have the
Yep.
money.
Yep. So, talking specifically to Dave Jones Realty agents, what do you want them to know about Jeff Zappone and about working with you?
Yeah, listen, I think what you'll find is my personality, right? I gel well with just about everybody. I'm easygoing. I'm easy to talk to, and I'm very customer service driven. You'll see like every customer feedback I get, it's all about the service, right? So I would say those are my two biggest things that I think you'll find with me and working with me.
Yep. I think one thing you do very well, Jeff, is make the agent look good to the client. I think you're good at doing that. And that's a big thing. So we want to kind of get that praise because we are the one that is the matchmaker. We're the one that's helping make that introduction. So I think it's important that you do that, which you're great at, which is making the agent look like the hero in the transaction.
Yeah. So one thing I like to do as soon as I get the referral sent to me, or the first phone call that I connect with from the realtor sending me the referral, it's important for me to talk highly of the agent, and just make some good points. Like you're hooked up with a good agent. you're in good hands.
Yep.
I think it's important to build that comfort level right away.
Absolutely.
So
If you were able to put together a 30-second pitch about why Dave Jones Realty agents should put your number in their speed dial, what is it?
30 seconds.
30 and under. Just give me your 30-second spiel. Why Jeff Zappone? Add your number on speed dial.
Yeah. So whether you're a newer agent, a seasoned agent, I'm here to help you. I want to help you facilitate the deal. I'll do whatever I can to make the phone calls to the agents. Maybe it's a listing agent. If we're trying to get an offer accepted, I'll fight to get that offer accepted with you. I'll be there every step of the way. I'll be there for you. It's important for me to help you. We're in this together. So I'm very easily accessible. Have a great working relationship with Dave. Been in the business for a long time. Have a lot of experience under my belt, which I think is important. So,
And a good team behind you, too.
and a good team behind me.
Yep. If every single time for the rest of your life you walked into a room and a theme song played, what song would come on?
Oh man. So I'm in real estate. I'm a mortgage lender. I'm gonna say "Closing Time" by Semisonic.
It's an awesome one. That's good. I haven't heard that one before. So super stressful job, in the car a lot. You're driving around. You're going to meet agents and going to help meet clients, get paperwork signed. What's a go-to snack that you'll keep in the car that'll keep you fueled on the go? Got anything?
Cashews.
Yeah.
I love my
Yeah,
cashews.
they're good. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one. If you could have a billboard up on 84 for a month, what would the billboard say?
Dave, you know the answer to this one. My billboard's definitely gonna say, "Need a home loan? Call Jeff Zappone."
To prove it. I love it. What's one huge misconception you think most consumers have about getting a mortgage?
I mean, it's just something that I deal with on a daily basis is the credit score. They think that the credit score they see out there is the same as the credit score that I have,
Yeah.
and it's not.
Okay.
It's a different scoring model. The Credit Karmas, Experian, there's so many of them out there, and they're free services. So just think, anything that's free is going to be, you get what you pay for thing. So, but we're going to be a lot more harder on the credit score. So we're going to be at least 30 points less than what you're seeing out there. So
Wow.
that's the biggest misconception I would say is just the credit score that the consumer sees out there is just always going to be different than ours.
So now this one's more about realtors. You deal with a lot of agents. What do you think the number one thing is that separates the agents that do a ton of business at a high level and the agents that struggle to just get a couple deals done? What do you see? Do you see any normal characteristics of those top agents?
Yeah, they're in constant contact with me.
Yep.
They are always following up with me, always checking up on me on the process. Um, Maybe drill sergeant-y. I got to make sure I'm on top of my game when I'm dealing with them.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yep, that's good to know. All right. So we're going to go back to the rapid fire rounds. So just say the word, which of the two words, you'll see what I mean.
Mhm.
When it comes to mortgages, conventional, adjustable, FHA, or USDA.
Conventional.
Okay. What's one mortgage myth that you hear all the time from consumers?
That you need 20% down because you don't.
Yeah.
You can get it as little as no money now.
What is your biggest pet peeve as a lender?
Definitely the consumer client calling me like at the last minute, ready to make an offer, but it happens.
Yep. The appraisal comes in low. Are we panicking or are we problem solving?
We're problem solving, Dave, right away.
Absolutely. We
Okay.
talked about that a little bit
Yeah.
already. What's your biggest stress cure? Is it hitting the gym,
Yeah.
food, TV?
Yeah, this one is an easy one. I like to run at least 3 miles, and that's when I do my best talking to myself. So I'm just alone. My mental state is in check and just put my music on.
Yep.
So I guess the music too is
What's on the playlist?
we're going top like 25. I mean, I'll throw a little hip hop in there.
90s hip hop?
90s is great.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
But I like a little rock
East Coast or West Coast?
I like a little rock too, but definitely East Coast.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you're rolling with Biggie, not Tupac.
Yeah, we're going. Well, no, I like Tupac too, though. I will say.
Yeah. Did you just see the Orioles are coming out with a Tupac bobblehead this year?
I think
Yeah.
amazing how he's still
I know. It's crazy.
he's still a legend.
That game's tickets are selling on StubHub for like 7 times the price because there's only like 5,000 bobbleheads.
Well, I think he was originally from Baltimore.
Yes, that's why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read studied a lot about Tupac. I was big with Biggie for so many years.
Too. I saw him in Hartford.
Did you?
Crazy. He died 2 weeks later. It was nuts.
I would have loved to see it.
Yeah. He wasn't that great in person because it's like a lot of freestyle. It was so edited, but amazing.
What, the concert was edited?
No, his albums were highly edited.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But it was just such a good show. It was amazing.
Tupac, though, was just genius and so smart, and he was a lyricist, and just where he came from and what he accomplished until he died.
Even his acting was amazing.
Yeah.
He was such a good actor.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's a shame. What's the greatest mortgage invention ever that's helped the industry? Is it e-sign, desktop underwriting, the mute button on your cell phone? What's helped? Email?
Yeah, I mean, probably I guess the e-sign. Man, we don't even have to get in front of a consumer anymore. When I first got into the business, it was face to face.
You and me both.
I don't want to.
Every piece of paper had to be signed. You messed up something, you had to go meet them again to get it re-signed.
Yeah, I mean, we're aging ourselves now, but I took an application out of 1003 with a pen.
Yep. It's a lot, but
yeah, so it definitely facilitated so much the e-sign, DocuSign.
So Jeff, thanks for coming in. Again, one of our preferred vendors for the last 5 years or so. And like Jeff said himself, it's a little hard to get in the door, but once you get in the door, I am loyal to my people. I appreciate you. You do a great job for us. So thank you. And just let our people know how they can get in touch with you.
Yeah, thank you, Dave. Yeah, Jeff Zappone, CrossCountry Mortgage. I can be reached anytime on my cell phone at 203-592-3602. I look forward to meeting the whole crew. It's a big one. And happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Thank you.